backup account so I can see comments. There we go. All right. Welcome in. I am Carol, the owner and creator of at CarolJo's. It's where creativity and community come together. Here we do a little bit of everything. It's not just all about jewelry. It is about connection, creativity, and having fun learning together. We have different types of lives each week. We have 2 tutorials, which we've done both of our tutorials this week. The first one was the Tranquil. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. This Tranquil one. And it is about using memory wire and chain to create a unique necklace. We also had, earlier today, we had an anklet tutorial. It was Breeze Bliss is what we titled this anklet. So we've done our 2 tutorials. Hello, Cece. It's always, I was just going to say, Cece, our tutorials are always out on the place where we can do videos at, and you can replay at any time. Thank you for the heart, me, Cece. I appreciate it. The beads that we used are just really cool beads. They are what it's called a cat's eye glass bead, and we use those to create. I got to plug in this phone before that one dies. It's just a really cool bead to create that anklet with. Hi, Robin. We also twice a week have chats. That's where you guys get to ask any type of question that you would like about jewelry making, and then we as a community, we will answer them, and it can be about jewelry making or running your small businesses. We also do share tips and tricks about what we've done while we're making jewelry. We also, it's a time for us to give kudos when we are talking about the jewelry, and like something that you did you make something that you just didn't think was going to turn out, it turned out, and it's absolutely fabulous? Or did you have like one of those days where you just made something and you're like, that wasn't what I was thinking, but what happened is just totally wow. So that's the time that you get to share all of that here in the comments. And then throughout the week, we have several live events where you can claim the items that we've had during the tutorials, or there's other items that can be in there where you can create your own item. Hi, Nordic Luna. Are you feeling better? So tonight is chat time. So this is your time to have the interaction here as our community. If you guys have questions, go ahead and ask. If you have something that worked, share it, please. Oh, you're great. Good to hear. I'm so glad for you. You know, that's the type of thing that we're here for. I am, while we're doing this, I've got to find my first one here. Oh, I did these colors separately and then we started. Okay, got it. No, the first one's purple. I'm like, where is the first one? We found it. I'm going to unconfuse myself. I am going to put the stickers on some of the items for tomorrow's event. This is the cat's eye beads that we had for that anklet that I just showed. Here is the purple ones. So I'm going to go ahead and put the stickers on all of those. I literally I use my thermal printer. I'll just share how I get stuff ready for you guys. I literally, on this one, they came in a bag. Hi, Lisa. These came in a big bag. The the supplier that I used for these, she doesn't break them down for me. So I had to go in and I decided, rather than trying to count all of these out because it's not around, so it doesn't fit in my trays very easily, I thought I'm just going to weigh them. And I forgot to put what the weight is on here on the stickers. So you guys, sorry. None of them will tell you there's 10 grams in a bag. Whoops. That's my faux pas, and I've printed the stickers out for every color, and I don't want to repeat or redo them all. because there's like a few hundred. We're having chat time. Hi, Jessie. So we have 9 colors of these that will be able to be claimed tomorrow. Hi, Joya. I hope you guys are having good weather there in Kentucky. So I know some places are dreary, yucky, and they're close by ya. Hi, Ashley. How is your day going? We have 9 colors. Each color has either 43 or 44 10-gram bags available. So what that means is that if I had to reprint these, that would be a lot. So we do have to make some decisions. And this one is one where I'm saying I'm not reprinting them all. Sorry. Yes. We actually are still in the 30s and 40s here, depending on what time of day. So we're at that point where we could get the naughty word. But the one time we had it, within a couple of days, it melted. We don't have it anymore. I do not. I am in the United States, and I speak one language and one language only. I took 2 languages in high school and college, and I don't speak either one of them. I can say very few words. It didn't stick. Excuse me. I was going to say, now I'm going to go off of jewelry here. But can you guys guess what were the 2 languages? I took one in high school and one in college. What do you think my 2 languages were? I talked about it a little bit on TikTok, but I don't know. Jeez. No Spanish. French is one. So you got French, not Italian, or Latin, I mean. Not Latin. They did teach Latin at my high school, not German, and they did teach German at my high school, but in college, not Russian. Nope. We did, not Swedish. We did have sign language in my high school too. Hawaiian. Nope. I accidentally said it. Oh, not Chinese. We could do Chinese at college. I did Italian. I did Italian in college. Yep. Guess what? I was almost ready to make a video on this. But I don't know if I can get little Miss B Buttercup to send that up. I'm going to see if she'll bring this upstairs. Got to show you guys something. Oh, shoot. I have the phone, so that doesn't work. I just text Buttercup to bring something upstairs, and I have the phone because I'm using 2 phones. You guys can laugh because I'm laughing at myself. This is our second color that we have. It's pink. Ooh, it really showed up very well there. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that kind of stuff. Thank you, Nordic Luna. Oh, he's not here. My first language that I learned in high school was, or are you talking color? My first one was French, college was Italian. The first color was purple. Hi, Pam. I'm doing good. Oh, you're saying that too. Yep, it's a good day. We're through hump day almost. So it's funny because AI gives us suggestions on both social medias, and it was the AI from TikTok is telling us to discuss languages and suggest your favorite. Like, we were talking about it. So is anybody else? Joya said she's learning Italian on her own. Did anybody else have any other languages? What are they that you? Okay, hold on. Baby game gave me more beads. Ooh, there you go. You prefer? What's your question, Miss Robin? I have tried sign language. I'm not fast enough at it, but I think that just comes with time. Hello, Murda. Ti amo. What is ti amo? Is that one Italian for I love you or love? Yeah, I was gonna say we taught my love. Okay. See, I can tell you, my languages did not stick with me. Hi Geraldine. I'm waiting for Robin's question. Did it come through and I missed it? I should probably put this up there so I can see those, even though I tried texting her. Okay, let me see. Can you be on YouTube? Oh, yes, I could create a video there. Yes, Robin. That is a great suggestion. So what Robin said is that if I will probably, what I will do, Robin, is create a video and put it over on where we watch videos at, everybody, on things that I can't say and what I can't do. Amore. Yes. For YouTube, we'll put it over there and then you guys can watch it, okay? That is a great idea. I'll work on that. I will try to do that tomorrow. Okay? Because I think I'll have some time before we go live tomorrow to do that. And as I was saying tomorrow, Ryan makes fun of the way I say tomorrow. Hi, Lulu. So tonight, I was going to say, what I got done is everybody should have their lists from yesterday's live event. I'm not supposed to say it. That's the thing. But what I think, is the issue that we were having so much problems with, is because of having things in my profile. And so as soon as I would start a live event here on YouTube or on TikTok, it would give me the restriction because it was out there. As soon as I took that out, I have not had another restriction. I just looked at it before I went live today. So I really think that is the issue. I don't think it is all the words that I say, but I'm not sure. So I don't know if I want to try it. And I'm being honest here. I literally had these thoughts before I went live. Do I try saying some of them, or do I take it or just leave it alone and crinkles and leave it alone and try not to say some of those words? Sometimes it is extremely hard for me to be careful on some of the words. So I don't know what to do. And everybody else that I have seen that is getting restricted has something in their profile. Yeah, and that's part of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. But I know that way I interpreted your question, Robin, turned into, I think, a great idea, just with what you said. I will go and create a video that you guys can watch about words that I'm replacing and that type of thing. Yep, I am too. And that's why I was like, are they getting, but I can't see if they're getting restricted. They would have to say it. And like today, someone said that they thought this was the word, and it's a word that I don't say. But then I went and looked, and they have the link there. I'm saying, this is what I'll say. You can take credit for starting the idea. Because guess what? I literally had this thought with something that was going on with Ryan today. It takes a team to do anything. And if you wouldn't have said what you said in there, I wouldn't have had the thought. So to me, you contributed. So take some credit. How's that? Because what it was is Ryan he's not home tonight. He had to go do some stuff after work tonight. So he couldn't make the chiropractor appointment that we had. Yeah, and I've heard people saying that too. I literally heard it tonight, and she was replacing words and stuff. And so I went and looked, and I'm like, do I suggest to her, do I send her a message and go, hey, see if you remove this and see if that takes away restrictions? Because I did both things at the same time, so I can't say which one it is. So it's hard. It is so hard. And it's funny because one person is taking, like when they're doing packaging videos, and they have a sticker that they put on their packaging so that when you receive your order, you can go to their home space, and she just says, you can do this here. If you want this, go here. And she will hold up one of her boxes that she's packaging. And at some point, I don't know if they're going to scrub the live that they can see that. So it's like, it's a weird world that we're living in right now. Yeah, I can try doing that. I can try sharing when I'm on someone else's live, because there's lots of us out there. The N one, I think, got, there's a lot of internal turmoil. That's what I'm going to say for the N1. Yeah, you used to be able to do a sticker. You can't do a sticker anymore. They're scrubbing the stickers. So that, and what she's doing is not a sticker. It's an actually, it would be like me holding up this piece of paper and saying, here, you know, type thing. Stickers on, if you go in when you start a live, or even now, I would be able to put what they call a sticker up. And it's something that, you know, will be wherever you place it at on the screen, and it can say something. Excuse me. Yeah. Nope, it's not those. Hey, but that's an idea. I could create, and those are called, what are those called? I don't think they're called stickers though. Maybe they are. Yep, it's a feature. You just can't you can't direct somebody outside of TikTok with the features that you have been given. So like if I would have my logo take you to my home space, that would be wrong. That's what they're looking for. They don't want you to go outside of TikTok. All right, the next one, everybody, is red. And I'm going to do this one because it looks very vibrant red there. But what I want to show you with this one, see if I can get that. It's hard to see. It is really cool in person. It isn't so solid. It has that cat eye effect in there. They are making it extremely tough. It is getting really tough. These are 5.5 to 6 by 3.8. Yep, but we can't say the W word either here. What it is, and I get it. What they're trying to do on TikTok is keep all the finances within TikTok so that they get a piece of the pie. Oh, you're okay. Yep, cinnamon candy. You got it. That's what they look like. It is. Those little like red hots. And you know how like they have a tint to them if you move them around? That's what those look like. So, yep, red hots. That's what this color is. And it's got that whitish, like pinkish tint to it. It is really cool. But the only shape that they had, these cat's eye glass beads, was this column one. I love red hots. I also love hot tamales. I love cinnamon candy. They can give you a tummy ache if you eat too many. I had some extra of this bead. We didn't make it into the anklet because the title of the anklet was, it was called Breezy Bliss. And a red color isn't part of that breezy, calming colors. Wow. I've never done that before. Did that hurt? That would have been, And then afterwards, when you expose it, woohoo, we got to 10K. Awesome sauce, you guys. You guys are doing awesome. Let's see. What I wanted Buttercup to bring up here, you guys would have laughed, and I could have done some of the colors from it. Let's see. This is a 2-word color. Yes, that would have been expensive. Yes. Hi, Heidi. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. 2 words for this color. Oh, cinnamon red. That was a good one. Red hots. I love it. It has nothing to do with the candy, though. I love you guys' ideas, though. I love it. Oops, I gotta put a name on it before I decide to put it in there. I was going to say, what I was going to tell you guys. Okay, I'm going to give you a clue here. The first word is a kind of bird. The second word is a primary color. So a bird and a color. Somebody got it. Let's see. Robin got it first, and then second was Heidi. It was cardinal red. All right. So what I wanted to show you all is, remember when we did our list of colors for the 64 box of crayons and what's currently sold in them? Oh, you're welcome. And then they had some of the retired colors from the 64 box, okay? Well, you know, they have other quantity boxes. That's okay. And so tonight, Buttercup and I ran to the W Word, and because she wanted to get some stuff to make slime. But then we got there and she wanted a kit so she could crochet a animal. So she was watching videos until I needed the phone on how to crochet with that one. So, but as we were walking through the aisles, we got her that. And then they had these really cute PJs with the Grinch on them. So she got Grinch PJs that are like the full body with the hoodie Grinch. So she got that. And then I got to see if I missed a sticker on here because I'm one short. Nope. Well, and anyways, so she got that. And then as we were walking away, there was a 32 pack of Crayola crayons. And I'm like, oh, we got to stop. And then I pick it up and I turn it over to see some of the colors. And guess what? They had some retired colors that they brought back in this box of crayons. And one of the colors is Dandelion. So I just have to tell you, Dandelion is out there now for you to be able to. It's a limited edition color box right now. Available at Wally World. I'll say it that way. Everybody was having a hard time with how I came up with that color. You guys are gonna laugh. I looked at the alphabet on the keyboard and ooh. Nope, we ended up not getting any slime stuff. She wants to crochet. So I'm like, okay. I'll tell her. I don't know. She's redoing the decor in her bedroom again. But really what it means is she's rearranging her bedroom because I told her we're not buying more stuff. I know. I was excited about it, but the kids are not. For what you get, I'm like, holy buckets. But we need the directions. So we'll see how it turns out. I got to grab one of these, this one here. I need one more of this one. So hold on, everybody, while I get one more sticker so I can finish out red. I'll be right there. I just got to print it quick. This. Okay, I got it. Woohoo! Now I can be done with red. Do you know how excited I get when I get done with a color? Oh, that'll be cool. I see the thing is that I have a hard time. I like know a few stitches in crochet, but I don't know how to add or to decrease stitches. I've only I can do a scarf and I can do a blanket. That's the extent of my crocheting. And I had a great grandmother who could crochet. What we do. We also buy a ton of books. I've never knit. My grandma didn't teach me that. My great grandma, it was funny because my grandma taught me how to crochet with reading patterns, okay? My great grandmother didn't graduate. Like, you have to understand, and when you put this, my great grandparents were born in like the 1899 through 19. I mean, they were done by 1910. So it was like 1899, 1902, 1905, and 1907, I think, are the years of my great grandparents on my dad's side. I knew all five or all four, plus my one set of great grandparents divorced and both remarried. So I've actually known 6 of my great grandparents. And they, what they did is, my great grandmother, didn't graduate like 8th grade even. She went through like the 6th grade. So for her to read a pattern was something that wasn't, like, she didn't learn how to do it. And anyways, she could crochet the most beautiful things. She would make, like, she would have this round table, and she crocheted a like a tablecloth for it, and in the center of the tablecloth was 3D roses. It was just beautiful. Whew. Wow, she's gonna have she's gonna have a big baby then. Okay, who said they were left-handed? Geraldine. You know what I did for it is. I ended up getting it. I have it. It's just downstairs, put away. Okay, so what I did, so my mom is left-handed and my daughter was left-handed. So for some things, we would take her to my mom, and my mom taught her how to do it. But my mom didn't know how to crochet, and she wanted to learn. So I had her sit directly across from me and learn it. And she got it. I've known 6 of my great-grandparents and all 4 of my grandparents. It was my great-grandparents that had divorced, which was unheard of. They got divorced in the 30s. Very, very unheard of. Even more unheard of is at the end, my grandma went to go live with her dad instead of her mom. And so it was a different thing. So, yep. So, but I learned how to do lots of crafting and stuff from my grandparents. It was actually, one grandma taught me how to do the chain stitch, and then the other grandma taught me how to read a pattern. My grandma that taught me how to read the pattern, she and I would share our things together of doing jewelry making and stuff. So I was really, really lucky. Yeah, it wasn't something that normally happened in the 30s. And that grandma ended up graduating high school at 16 because she just advanced and graduated at 16. And because of her birthdays in the summer, she would have graduated at 17. So she graduated a year early. Jeez, Robin. Wow. 18 is a lot. I was going to say so when you talk about at that age, a lot of them just went to the 8th grade. They didn't go to high school. My great-grandpa, he was one of 12, so a big family, like not as big as your dad's. And they didn't give the kids middle names because they had too many to give middle names to, is their thought. But all 12 of the kids, no twins, no triplets, all 12, and they all survived. They didn't lose any kids in as infants or newborns, that type of thing. And they all graduated from high school, which back then you went through school in 8th grade, and then you had to go to kind of like a college, and you had to go away to go to high school here. There wasn't high schools in every town back then. So he went to a different town to go to high school. Oh, geez. Hi, Miss Yvonne. How are you? Thank you for the love you so much. I appreciate that. So, yeah. So, and my great-grandpa, I wanted a piggy bank for Christmas one year. I mean, every year he would ask us for our Christmas list, and I told him I wanted a piggy bank. So he found somebody to actually make me a ceramic piggy bank. So another craft thing, and that I still have it to this day. Nobody's allowed to touch it. Wow. I was going to say, I think Courtney was about 7 when I taught her. She was young. I don't know if she can still do it or not, but yeah. Yep. You have a minion bank. I love it. So yeah, in all of my moves, you know, throughout my life, the pig has gone with me. It gets, it does not get packed away in any boxes. And so it gets transported by itself every move. You guys can laugh about it, but it is my pig. All right, that one is done. Woohoo! We got one of the trays completely done for tomorrow's live. He's going right where he needs to go. Yee-hee. Oh. So do you crochet with beads then, Cece? Here is the next color. And this one is green. There's that green. And we used the green. No, we did not use the green. There we go. This is the green. I love that we're talking about other crafts that we do. I know, it is beautiful. And I used to crochet just a straight stitch crochet, and I would make them into necklaces using like a 26 gauge wire and just put beads on the wire and crochet it. So I've done that before when I've done. We're getting close, everybody, to our next giveaway. So don't forget to keep doing the likes so we can do another giveaway. You make wreaths? I've tried to do wreaths and I stink at it. I just don't have the... My sister can do it better than I can. Because she can do a lot more of like... She's done flowers and that type of stuff. There we go. We hit it. Woohoo! Okay. I'm going to do it with stickers on my finger. So you might see a sticker coming through. Let's see. Let's do this color. I literally am looking at a color on the, or I'm looking at a letter on the keyboard, and then I'm like, what color can I do with that letter? That's how we're coming up with them tonight. And the first color that comes up is what I'm using. Jeez, I'm moving that one all over. I'm waiting for it to do something about colors in that AI thing. Somebody got it. Let's see who it is. I was stickering. Lisa got it. So Lisa, you're going to have, I didn't tell you, Robin, 5 creative credits off your list for both of you. Congratulations, Lisa. There we go. So, yeah, you're welcome. All right. So the AI said, ask, what is your favorite hobby? So besides beading, so we know CC does crocheting and has a business with that. Joya does wreaths. I know we talked about some other things, but what are some of the other hobbies you guys have? And do you cross them over with beads? Polymer clay. Ooh, because that one you could do some really cool stuff. Jeez. And Lisa does incorporate it because you can make the canes and make some really cool beads with them. Or cabochons. Junk journal, drawing, and painting. I have never done a junk journal. So Amy's done crochet and she's incorporated it in with beads. Nordic Luna does just about everything. And her daughter loves to come to Mom's Craft Supply Corner. Amy also does painting and coloring. So we used to have, ornaments. So how do you do the ornaments there, Lulu? So my sister and my nieces, and then my one niece's stepmom, we would all get together and do coloring once a month. Just to get together, have supper together. Robin sews to decorate random things, floral arrangements, and wreaths. Cece also sews. Rhinestone diamond art, just made the beetle and added some glass rhinestones. That beetle is very cool. Lisa crochets and does that into beads too. Cool. Did you put that? You only sent that to me in a message here. I think you should go put it on the FB so that we can have everybody in the VIP group see it. It's cool. And like, so we've seen the scorpion, we've seen the beetle, the spider made out of beads. Someone else, we were just talking about this on a different live and somebody had it and it was not, what was it? It was an animal, an octopus. Someone's working on the octopus. Patty. Yes, Patty and the octopus. I'm like, who was doing a different animal? Why can't I remember it? And I just want to see it. I just think you guys are like creative. I know we're all creative in our minds, but it's like you guys are taking it to another level and I'm loving it. All right, this one. That's what a lot of people are saying. And like, somebody was like, I hate spiders. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like spiders either. This one is aqua. Now, when we had the green, I want to show you this so you can see the difference between these. You see, there is a difference. When you look at them separately, these two were kind of looking alike. And then the next color, or did I already do that color? Let me see. Yeah, I already did it. This blue, I was like, oh, what? And I'm like, nope, that looks green. So then I held it up and I'm like, no, it's blue. So the aqua really does have that blue-green effect. I will tell you, it does. Okay. I was going to say all of my stuff is 18 plus, but guess what? People figure it out how to get there. Yes. I do want to see it. Because I want to, because Buttercup, well, she might not be able to see it, but we got to see them. Now we got to go see them because it's just like, we got to go see it just to see what it is. Oh, now that you threw it out there, you got us all perked up and going, But we won't show Buttercup right away. I think I hear her footsteps. Maybe not. Okay. Hey. Okay. I'm going to make an exception, everybody, because you can't really see. Look at her. She's doing a face mask in her Grinch pajamas.
I don't have my partner in crime with me, though.
And she has a kitty headband on. And she also has hand masks. Sorry, I had to show you guys.
I'm a mushroom Grinch.
And she's got mushrooms on her cheeks. So come back in. They want to see. She's like incognito. I love it. Oh, you know what we forgot to bring up here?
What?
The crayons. And your hands are in masks, so it's not going to work to do it right now. We'll do it tomorrow, maybe, if I remember. I know.
I can grab them.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are they?
I don't know. They were in the bag.
Okay.
You took the bag. That was just like so. I got to take a picture of her, but I'm using my phone. She was doing, we took a picture of her. I took a picture of her earlier in her
Here,
pajamas.
They're not wet. Only the outside is.
No, they're not.
Yeah, only the
Oh,
inside
only
is.
inside wet. Okay. So here it is. It is the limited edition
I want all the pink ones. All the pink ones are mine.
with the 8 retired colors. The 8 retired colors are Dandelion, Magic Mint, Blizzard Blue, Violet Blue, Lemon Yellow, Orange Red, Raw Umber is retired, and Mulberry. I only have this to show. She took off on me. But here's the retired colors, everybody. I'm going to do it close up so you guys can see. They're retired. They got the dandelion color in there. Let's see if we open it. We didn't open it up in the store. Let's go look. Which one is the dandelion? There's a couple of yellows in here. That one's yellow. Are you dandelion? Nope, that's lemon yellow. He's a retired color. Okay. Is this the other retired color? Here's dandelion. Oh. Yep, I have seen her. She is funny. There's a lady on TikTok named Hobby Ho. Because we all have hobbies. And I just crack up when I watch her. It's just entertainment that I need in my day. I love her. But I've gotten better because once I started beading, I started not... Yep, I follow her too. I don't buy other crafts very often. So, yep, I literally, I would say, can you guys, if you guys can believe this, I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in 6 months to a year. We have a Michael's, and I've been in there probably in the last 6 months once, but I didn't buy anything because I didn't have what I wanted. Of course, Joann's closed. I didn't even get a part of like really the Joann's closing sales. I just don't go to the stores and do that. Yeah, there's some of them, you know, yep, I live with a guy that says the F-bomb a lot. So I live with the language. And when he's been on here, when I've had to like, we got home, one time we got home late from something and I needed to go live. And I told him he needed to sit in front of the camera and tell everybody hi. And, because I had to go to the bathroom. I am inevitable. As soon as we pull in the house, no matter how long, I could have gone to the bathroom right before we left wherever we were at. Like if we're at a restaurant, I'll go get in the vehicle, get home, and I have to go again. I just always have to pee. He says I have the bladder the size of a hamster. So, and it's just inevitable that I have to go. So I told him I'll start the live, but you have to like tell everybody hi. And I go, and you can't swear. Ooh, I haven't even gone for any new crafts or any holiday stuff. When we bought our last Christmas ornaments, I bought them from Menards. Oh, geez. You got in and got out. Hi, Lori. That is an in and out. Was it the one here that you went to? I mean, because there's some in like different towns around you too, I'm assuming. Or is there one in your town? Aha, yep. We went there for my flowers for my wedding. Oh, you got one in your town now? Holy buck. So, okay, when Hobby Lobby first came out, they weren't anywhere. And now they go to small towns. I go to a small town, I'm like, oh, they got a Hobby Lobby. I'm like, wow. It just wows me. All right, here's our next color. This one is white. And they're showing up. Earlier today, they didn't show up as well. These white are really cool. Oh, there you go. I'm trying to think. One of the Kmart's turned into a Stan Houston equipment. So it's like big rental equipment, like construction big equipment stuff. The other Kmart turned into a used car sales place. And then the other one, it closed before they closed all the Kmart's, and they tore it down and built a Hy-Vee. Gee. They do. So we've got like the big, huge one here. Into a U-Haul. My husband wanted to buy one of them. And so he could park cars in it, because it was big enough to park all the cars. I'm like, I'm not buying a building just to park cars in. Oh, it's Runnings now. That's what they put in there, because it was a car lot. They turned it, and now it's a Runnings. It's like a farm store. That's it. I forgot. How does everyone store their charms? In mine, I have mine in the plastic containers, like bigger than these. And I have them by themes. Thanks for doing that, because I haven't. I would have had my she shed. I was gonna say, my Buttercup suggested that I I thought we had some cool ones, but we sold out of some. Some of them we didn't. But I ordered, oh, I'm not supposed to say that word. I requested more. So there'll be some coming here. Some different ones. But Buttercup said I should open a actual brick and mortar. And I said I don't want to. Because I don't want to be tied to having store hours and having to have somebody there if I can't be. We're doing our cat's eye column beads that we used in the tutorial today for the, I gotta think of it. It's 2 B words. Breezy Bliss. So those are 3 colors of them. I said, I love like today, I could go to my chiropractor appointment and I could come home and work. I didn't have to do something with it. So I think it would be more headaches. And it's really about scheduling. They're going to be at the bead event tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central. We got 9 different colors. The last color is gray. So I'm trying to get through this one before I hop off. And we're also 1K away from another giveaway. So I want to stay on and keep talking until we get to 30K. And then I will show you guys the gray also. And then we have 9 different colors of these. They are 2 for 10 grams. And there's 43 to 44 bags per color. I know it's during the day, which I normally don't do that. So I'm trying to figure out what we can do for those that can't make it. And I'm still thinking on that. What we can do. Like, do I bring them back as part of round 2 on Friday night? I don't know. 2. The value is 2. Tomorrow is no spacers. We have 9 different colors of the cat's eye. We have 7 different colors. We're not having this color blue, but this is the bead shape and size. This one here, we're going to have 7 different colors of that. There's black, green, pale green, red, old linen. There's just 7 different colors. And then that bead that we used for the necklace tutorial on Monday night. All right, let me get this off of my finger. I only have one more. I'm going to put that on there. That bead, which I'll show you here after we do the giveaway, that one I have 10 colors of. So we have 26, and they are only beads. You were doing turkeys again? We have 9 of the cat eye. 9 cat eye colors. All right, I got to pick a color here. All right, there we go. Yep, tomorrow is crackled. Aha, that makes sense. Oh, here's one of the first of that, this bead. It is a red. We're going to have that one in red. Oh, somebody got it. Let's see. Who? 2 of you got it. Murda was first and Joya was second. The color was pumpkin. So Murda, you have 5 creative credits towards your list. So for those that have that won tonight, I will resend out any lists with that discount on it, just to let you know. So congratulations, Murda. You're welcome. This is the gray. And they say this is just gray. And it looks kind of white, but when you hold it up against the white, this is where I was like, it's kind of white. When you hold them up together, you see the gray. It's got, for the cat's eye, it has like the white part in there, but it has got some gray in there. So it's kind of a really cool color. So there's lots of different ones. They are columns that are round. Here, I'll take one out so you can kind of see. They are columns. They're round columns. So. And they are 5.5 to 6 in length, and around is 3.8 millimeters. You're gonna get 10 grams in a bag for a value of 2. Every color has between either 43 or 44 bags available. So we have a lot of the bags. Yep, like Mike and Ike. Yep, that's what it's like. And so I'm hoping that that amount is good. I had to get these from a different supplier than I normally go to for a lot of things. The person I go for Gorgonia is where I found these. About how many beads is that, Robin? It is around 75-ish. I counted a couple bags, and it's because of the lengths, you know, when you have, if you have more of the 5.5, you're going to get more in there than if you had the ones that are at 6 because of the weight. So I'm just going to say an estimate of about 75. You good with that? I actually counted it out just because I wanted to know. Because I wanted to make sure the anklets that we used today to do these took anywhere from 22 to 28. So 22 to 28. So you can make, depending on what sizes, if you're doing them just solid, you can make about 3. And then you can also mix the colors too if you wanted. I just liked the solid look for that calming. Yes, it is. All right, Lori. I was going in for that right when you asked it. And it should be up. If it's not up there, Lulu, let me know. Because I did ask for it. Yep, they are. And you wouldn't think cat's eye. Cat's eye is normally, to me, like, woo, in your, you know, because it's got that really vibrant effect. But these colors are just neat to give you that, calming effect. And that's what I wanted to do with those colors. Not all of the colors in the cat's eye are the calming colors, but we have a little bit of each. So I think it'll be a great, great thing. And then, oh, I got to show you the beads for the other one. The other bead that we have up tomorrow is this bead here that we used. It is like half white and half colored crackle beads. We have 10 different colors of this one. I can't remember all the colors off the top of my head. This one is a 6 millimeter. Sure. So this is a 6 millimeter Swarovski bicone. So I'm going to show it. I'm going to take the other 2 bracelets off so that you can see it. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do for any that are left over. So there you go. Can you see? It is a true 6 millimeter. And what's really weird is that when you look at these beads, to me, these are round beads. The description that I got when I read them today say this is a rondelle. I'm like, this is not a rondelle. That is a round. So I don't know. Hello, Bloom. So I was like, yeah. So, and we've got those in lots of different colors. There's 10 colors of that one. 10 colors of the crackle. There's dark gray. There's white. There's turquoise. There's green. Hello, you. What?
I got dog masks on.
Dog. Oh, she's got her little doggies in feet masks now. So she would come in here crawling. The value of the
God.
crackle, I figured this one out. I said earlier that they were going to be like 180 to
Have you opened it
1.8 to 2.35. 2.35 will be the 8 millimeters. They are either 1.75 or 1.8, if I remember correctly. The value of that teardrop bead is, that one varies. It's I only have one that's like $1.75, I think.
Dandelion.
One goes to $3.15, but most of them are in the value of 2, in the 2 range. So, and those are all going to
How much
be.
longer are you planning to do?
Oh, we're just talking, so hold on.
So, like, are you going to 9:30 or?
No, we'll be done here in like less than 15 minutes, okay? And so,
Wait, can I show them my mask?
oh, she wants to show you her foot. See, there's her foot mask.
Yeah, like,
okay, go up again.
I got them
She's got the foot masks on.
with my Grinch.
The transparency on which one? The crackle?
Alright,
Is that which one you're, or the teardrop? The longer one, the teardrop. Let me look here. Hold on. Let me grab them. I looked at them today, but can I remember? Nope. They all said opaque, but there was one that I'm like, is it opaque? This one said, that one. That's about the most transparent in the green, but they say this is opaque. You can see through it. That is the only one. The rest are all opaque. There's black. This one they said was orange. I just said it's yellow. We didn't even go with orange on that. This color orange. One's an orange red. One is this is the orange red. And this is old linen. Or old lace, I mean. I think it's old lace. So those are the colors that we have on those. Don't you just love that it's like, I want them. I just need them. I know. I was like, and I was talking to my sister when I was creating everything and putting them in the bags and all that kind of stuff. And I sent her a picture because we weren't on video chat. We were just voice call. And I said to her, this happens a lot. And I said, what color is this? And I sent her the picture and she's like, it's yellow. And I said, no, they said it's orange. And she goes, do they have a problem in translation? And I'm like, no, we just say they're colorblind. And she laughs. She's like, I'm wondering if it's a translation issue. And I'm like, but they can get the other color, a yellow, correct. Why is it that day that one didn't? I'm like, I don't get it. So it's just the way it is. So, but yeah, so we're just going to have 3 different beads in, one will have 9, one will have 7, and one will have 10 different colors. Okay, you have to, and just to let you know, and if it's from me, I don't know that they're the same because I am now taking the items, whoops, that's the wrong container. I'm like, what? When I purchase something, I have spreadsheets created from where I purchased them from, okay? And I'm taking the letter or the SKUs that they have for those items and doing a search of all the documents to see if I've ever had it before so that I can tell you if it's a restock or if it is new. You know, usually if it's new, I don't tell you, but if it's a restock, I'm trying to tell you guys that it's a restock. And so those items didn't come up multiple times. So, okay. And so I'm thinking none of mine are a restock, but if you got them from somewhere else, then yes, they could possibly be that way. Okay, AI's newest comment on TikTok here. just cracks me up. Bead tutorials and craft chat. Ask about bead sizes. What do we need to ask? I'm like, really? Could you give me a better thing? I'm laughing. Yeah, they are really, really cool. And the way they come across, these colors for some of these are some of the best colors that you know, all of them from all of these. The cat's eye, the teardrop, and those crackle 6mm. I'm calling them round, not rondelles. Those are all have colors that you guys can use for the summer or the spring summer 2026. Thank you, Rose, for the heart me. And hey, hi, Rose's mom. Hello. I was going to say, okay, Ralph's Charm Studios. It has been a long time since you've been on. I'm like, wow. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Cece, for all of the love you so muches. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. It's November. That one was a cool one. Thanks, Rose. I do not have sterling silver. That is one thing that I don't carry because the prices fluctuate so much. I just don't carry sterling silver. That and like the gold prices fluctuate, so I don't have anything. Every once in a while I'll have a gold plated, but not a lot. Thanks, Rose. You're awesome too. So yeah, so that's what we'll have tomorrow at 2 p.m. is when we'll go live with that. So my plan is that after we get done with that live, I will send you guys your lists right after that live. And then you guys received your list from yesterday already today. There was one order that I saw paid while we've been live. That order isn't packaged yet, but any other orders are all packaged up and ready to go. I'll do that other one here as soon as we get off the live, and then I'm going to finish that. I said I was going to tell you what I could find on the lobster claw class that we're going to do for Friday's bring back event. I have not gotten to those. I will try to have that for you guys and answer on that in tomorrow's live. I do not have a live tomorrow night. It's family night. And then I will be live at 1 p.m. on Friday with bring back event. We are for sure going to have the necklaces that we used for Monday's tutorial. Ah, thank you, Cece. That is really cute. I need a big bow. Buttercup has them. I might have to steal some of hers. I loved it. But I have those, and then we have, what is the other item? I can't remember what the other item was that we have. But we have some of the items that we've used. Oh, it was the 3mm spacer beads. We'll have those again on Friday too, so that you guys will be able to use those things and make those. So, yep. Totally. I need to just sit here when you guys are doing this. This is so cute. And you know what? My dad's name is Tom. So that was just really cool. That was cool. The stainless steel bracelets, I did get them in last week. So I will bring those up into a live event here. I don't know if I'll get them in on this Friday's live event, but maybe next week at the latest. Okay. I will know more when we do the bring back event of what we're going to have for Friday night. And I can tell you what those all are. Woo! There you go, Joya. That'll be fun. They are really neat. And I would have not thought to have brought those, but someone just was like, do you ever have bracelets? Because you always have necklaces. And I found those and I loved them. The best wire, holy buckets. That's a cool cake. Wow. The anklet I used, it is either a 21 or a 19 gauge strand. It's not gauge, strand wire. That's what I use for a lot of my jewelry because of the price point and the flexibility. If you could use a 49, I would say use it, but 49 strand is very spendy to make all your projects with. So I always go with either the 19 or the 21 strand. They make both. It just depends on who manufactured it, but they're about the same. No, we will be on Friday night. Tomorrow night, Thursday, I will not. You're welcome, Robin. I won't be on Thursday night. Cool. So if you're in the Richmond area, go watch Joya December 12th, 13th, and 14th. Thank you, Rose. That was cool. You guys are sending some really cool ones. I haven't seen a lot of these. Now I'm going to have to go get another video. I didn't do it the other night, but I need to. They have where you can get, like, when you get gifts, they will parse them out, and you just got to go get it and download it. I got to go do that because you have to download them. It's easier to download them on the desktop or laptop than it is on there. Oh, it's a crown of heart balloons. Holy buckets, you guys. Thank you, Cece. Thanks there, Lori, for the rose. I think of that lady that she's so sweet. I think she's a sweet lady that does the, I can't think, it's N something where she's like, rose or something like that. Or, you know, she has a word for every gift she receives and she just goes through them. And just, she is amazing. I just love it's relaxing for me to watch her. We had something that we were talking about, and I went to go look at something, and what we were talking about on here popped up on a list, and I'm like, my phone is listening. I don't know off the top of my head which gifts are what. I don't see a value to the gifts. After the live, right away, they give you like a total of like how many are like your total number of gifts and how much you will receive in your next payment. And then they give you, if you hit certain levels, because that's the way the gifting is. If you hit a certain level, they're like, at the end of the week, or you know, when they do the gifting for the week, you will probably have this amount also on top of it. So you have to hit certain levels for everything to have more gifting. It starts at 40% and can go up to 53%. I will never get to 53%, but I don't know how much the gifts are that you guys individually give me. At the end of the week, I will get a report that will tell me who are the highest gifters. But I can tell you, I honestly don't always look at the report because I don't want this to turn into like, I have to gift because this gift, you know, that's not what it's about. It's about what you guys do. Yep, and that's the thing is that when you're in the live to do the gifting isn't as easy. I'm like, it's hard, and you don't get to see all the gifts either. I put in for mine, and I only get it like I've upped how much it is before I get my gifts and stuff because my bank or my credit union, because I have a business account, every time you have a deposit and every time you have a withdrawal, there is a fee attached to it. So I have, like, on my Shopify payments out, I have said how often I want that to happen. I am not a creator. I am a business, so then I don't get it. Yeah. Well, and the thing is that they don't charge a whole lot of fees because it's a credit union. It's a not-for-profit organization. So therefore, they don't charge a lot, but I'm just like, I don't want to pay it. So I actually just do, sometimes it's once a month I get stuff instead of being paid out every day. I could be paid out every day for certain things that I do get income in for, and I'm just like, no. So it's, some of them are once a month, some of them are once a week, some of them are every 2 weeks. It's just to keep it minimal. But my percentage right now, just so that you guys know, I'll be transparent. The base is 40% for where I'm at, and then I usually get another 9%. Oh my Lord, that potato in Paris was just flipping cute. Then there's like another 9%. Yeah. Yep. And and the thing is that being a business account versus a creator account gives you different levels, I
You
believe.
done yet?
Just about. She's impatiently waiting. She's getting messages from her friend. Well, more than one friend, I think. I gotta give up the phone. Not really. I pay for it, but I still love you. So it says the Grinch just asleep. All right. I'm going to hop off. So thank you guys. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you everyone for all of the gifts. Just know I totally do appreciate them. I appreciate all of the comments, the likes, the shares. It all helps. But I think our comments tonight has been a great conversation, and that's why I love this community. So thank you. Rose says it's so nice that you share the phone. All right, everybody. We'll see you at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Bye.